Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel, and I have a fun video, and it's going to be a Q&A video of questions you all asked about me and kind of like my personal life and just about me in general. I recently did a Q&A all about college and UCLA a couple weeks ago, so if you want to check that out, I'll go ahead and link that down below. And yeah, so I asked in one of my vlogs for questions for y'all, and I kind of separated them out into two separate videos. Obviously one for college and UCLA related questions, and then one for like everything else, just kind of me questions. But okay, so I have all your questions here on my laptop, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started with answering your questions. So Aditya asks, what are some of my favorite movies? And some of my favorite movies would have to be Madagascar. I love that franchise of Madagascar 1, 2, 3, Penguins of Madagascar. Anything Madagascar related, I love. I also love any Marvel movies, like those action superhero movies. Love. I also really like Kingsman. That's a more recent movie that I really like. Yeah. Alright, so Lauren asks, what is my favorite thing about LA? And I would definitely have to say the opportunities that exist here in LA in regards to like events and just career opportunities, as well as the food. There's so many good food places in LA that I need to explore, and just LA is just one of the food mecca, so that's what I love about it. And then also of course the opportunities. It was one of the reasons why I really wanted to transfer to a school in LA, just for opportunities in regards to self-growth of myself and for my career. So I really love it. Of course the weather's nice, but I mean the weather, it's kind of like the same in Vegas. It's not as hot, but it's nice and sunny, so I'm used to that. And yeah, the traffic sucks, don't like LA for that, but opportunities and food is pretty darn nice. Alright, Ashley asked a couple questions. He asked, how much do you walk in college? Depends on the college. UCLA, it's not a bike-friendly school, so everyone basically walks. So you walk to class. It probably takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how far your class is from the dorms. Yeah. And then she also asked, are you ever embarrassed to vlog? And no, you all see me vlog anywhere, anytime. In an elevator full of people, in a dining hall, in a whatever it is, my lecture halls. I love vlogging, and I don't really get embarrassed about it. I guess it's just who I am, and I just love doing it so much that I'm not embarrassed at all about it. The last question is, she asks, how long does it take to edit your videos? For my vlog channel, it usually takes me about maybe 15-20 minutes. If it's a long vlog, maybe 30 minutes. But for my main channel vlogs, I put a lot more effort into those, or my main channel videos, I mean. I put a lot more effort into these videos, but about the same amount of time, maybe an hour, because it takes a lot of time to process and edit, upload, things like that. But yeah. Alright, Navaz asks, what is my best childhood memory? And it was really hard for me to pinpoint one particular memory. I think my childhood was pretty good in my eyes, so there's not really one that stood out, except maybe when I got my like first dog, which was a little dachshund. His name was Lucky, and I loved playing with him, and I still have like childhood pictures of me like snuggling up with him on the couch, and just, yeah, so I guess I really love that as a childhood memory. Alright, next question is from Lisa, and she asks, how do I manage time with YouTube and school? You just kind of make them priorities. In my life, I love making YouTube videos so much that I make them a priority. I make sure I have time for it, even if that means sacrificing time in other aspects. And of course with school and academics, that's really important to me, and that's why I'm in college. So it is they're just really big priorities in my life, so I make the time, and I feel like I have pretty good time management skills. But basically, just if it's a priority for you, you'll make time for it. And I'm trying to like fix the lighting in this video. I'm coming off like red orangey, and I don't know why. I try to fix it, but you're just gonna have to deal with it throughout this video. So yeah, I just want to throw that in there. Alright, Nick asks, what or who makes you want to work hard, be successful, and ambitious, and how do you deal with stress in doing so? So I want to be successful not only for myself, which I really do, because I'm very ambitious, I'm very driven, I'm very goal-oriented in what I want in life and out of life. So for me, I motivate myself, but also I motivate my dad. He is the absolute like best, amazing person ever, and he's the most hardworking man I've ever met. So I want to be able to live up to that, as well as be able to provide him with a really nice snazzy retirement but knowing my dad, like, he's still gonna work because he just loves working, but I want to be able to provide for him and give back to him all that he's given back for me. So that keeps me motivated. And stress, hey, I get stressed out all the time. It's natural with life. It's just how you deal with it. And for me, I don't let it break me down. I let it like all right, I feel stressed, I feel really bad, but then I channel that, or I try to channel it sometimes. Sometimes it fails, but I try to channel that into motivation to like get working, like get started, like eliminate the stress by working, if that kind of makes sense. Brittany asks what my favorite song is at the moment and favorite thing to watch on Netflix. Netflix, totally easy. House of Cards. Oh my gosh, I have 1 episode left in season 4. Oh, it's so good. And I can't believe like now I have to wait another year for more episodes. Like, gosh, I hate that about House of Cards on Netflix, because they give it to you all at once and then now you're like, all right, what do I do for the rest of the year? Crap. And song, I can't really pinpoint a song, but you all should just check out my SoundCloud. I'll have it linked down below, and I always have my favorite song. That's what I use. I don't use Spotify, I use SoundCloud just because it has more EDM like music and like mixes on there. So, but yeah, just whatever I repost or I like at that moment will be on my SoundCloud. Anna asks tips for managing YouTube and playing sports with college. So basically just time management, which I just answered. And then where have you traveled around the world / country? Within the United States, I've traveled to, clearly, I'm in California. I'm from Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been to Arizona, Washington, D.C., technically Utah. That's basically it. I haven't traveled a lot within the United States. Outside the United States, I've traveled to Vietnam, Hong Kong, Taiwan. Yeah, there's the places I've traveled to. Alright, Jill asks, what are some of your tips for small YouTubers? And I think as me, I'm still a small YouTuber, you just kind of, you work at it. You really put your nose to the pavement and just get like going with it. That means constantly making content, constantly interacting with your like audience, and being true to yourself. I know it's really cliche, but being liked and not being, I don't want to use the word liked, but having supporters and having viewers that like you for who you are is going to be so much better than liking you for someone you're not, you know? On YouTube it can be very controversial with people being real or being fake, and I know with me personally, I've always been real to you all about my personality, my craziness, like just in my vlogs, like I show you my everyday life. Like that is something I choose to do, and that's something I recommend because you are building such a genuine audience, and that's why I love you all so much, is because you all love me for literally just being the crazy person that I am. And I could not be more grateful for that, and that's why I love you all so much, and that's why I give back to you as much as I can. I always talk to you, I always answer comments, I always do these things because of our relationship is so natural and it's so real and it's so beautiful. So that's what I'd recommend, is create a genuine relationship. Alright, Katrina asked about, I think like 7-8 questions. I'm only gonna answer a couple, so I'm so sorry, Katrina. But she asked, have you ever had a boyfriend? And yes, I have. You all know in high school / like first couple weeks of college, I dated John, which is obviously my ex-boyfriend now, but we still talk. He's in a couple of my vlogs when I go home to visit. Like, we still talk all the time, we text. We're really good friends, but we dated for about 2 years, I think 7 months, 6 months. Don't kill me, John, I don't remember the exact months, but we dated for a really, really long time. But yeah, just we grew and we changed as like people, so that's why it really didn't work out. But yeah, no, he was my first boyfriend, really. Yeah, and I loved him. I still do. I love you, John, even though probably not watching this. But do you have any advice for teens that want to go to college? Yeah, work hard and do your research. There's not going to be anything more important than doing your research in regards to what school, how you're going to pay for that school, what major, what you want to do. So work hard and research. Do you ever miss your family? And yeah, I miss my family. I miss my dad and Peaches all the time. But I know I'm gonna visit them soon, and my dad, knowing him especially, he wants me to be here at college and he wants me to be successful, so just keeping that in mind definitely helps with when I miss him and stuff. Okay, so the next question is from Cynthia, and she asks, what is my job, what do I do there, and what's my favorite thing about my job? So YouTube is kind of one of my jobs. I mean, I get paid for it, I do it like constantly, but I don't consider it a job. It's much more of a hobby. Like, I choose to do it. I love it so much. And then I think what she's asking about is my other job, which is part of the UCLA media team. So I basically work on this team which does like photography, videography, graphic arts design. Jake and Emily are trying to distract me while I'm filming this video. So I mean, alright. But we basically do things like that. And I love that job because I get to work on social media, which I'm learning a lot about social media, which is great because I can apply it to YouTube and to my personal life. But I help run like the Instagram, like the Twitter, and other things like that. Janelle asks, how do I feel about my channel's growing so quickly? Okay, my vlog channel is growing so quickly, and this is a great question because I don't know how to feel about it. Of course, I'm so happy our Infinity family is growing so big and have so many more Infinities, but it's kind of bittersweet because yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy our family's growing. We're growing in numbers and strength and love and support for each other. But at the same time, it's hard for me to respond to all your comments. I love responding to every single one of your comments, but it is getting harder when I get so many more comments a day, which that doesn't mean stop sending me comments because I read every single one of your comments. Like, there's not one comment that goes unread, but I don't have time to respond to every single one of them because there are a lot now, but I try my best. And it worries me that I won't be able to interact with you all as much as I can or like want to, because I want to be able to respond to every single one of you. So mixed feelings about it. Alright, Caroline asked, do you have any tips on friends and homework? As well as Andrea asked, do you have any tips for staying motivated in college if you don't like what you're studying? So they're kind of like the same thing. With tips and like homework and doing things that you might not want to, you just kind of have to accept the fact that, hey, you're in college or high school or whatever academic stage of your life you're in, you're gonna have to do it. Like, if you want to graduate, you're going to have to do it. So just go ahead, grind it out and do it, even if you don't like it. So like, I had a paper I really didn't want to do, but it's like, all right, I can procrastinate, I can complain. End of the day, I'm still gonna have to do it if I want to do well in school. So just get it done. Got it done, it was good. I was sleep deprived and I was cranky, but I got it done because you just kind of have to. And just tips on friends is be yourself. Making friends that are genuine is so much better than making friends that, you know, don't really love you for you or don't really know you as you. So that's my advice for friends and like kind of tips for studying and homework and stuff in college and high school. Guitar Lover asked me what my favorite color is and my favorite piece of clothing and outfit of the day. Color, you can see in my room, kind of like this Tiffany light blue thing going off my banner, my bedding, and things like that. Favorite clothing piece, I really don't know. I can't think of that on the top of my head. Maybe like my Safe jewelry pieces, which are jewelry pieces that I designed myself when I had my jewelry line. But I currently don't have that anymore right now. It's on hold as I'm in college. But I think those would be my favorite clothing pieces or accessories, but yeah. Wendy Davila asked, would you ever consider going vegan? It's so funny because I actually have, because my best friend Milena from like back home in Vegas, well, she's at college, but we're like best friends from Vegas. She actually just recently went vegan, I think about 2 years ago, like completely vegan, gluten-free, and a bunch of other things because of medical reasons. And then now she continues that lifestyle because it's good for her. And I've always thought about doing it because it's like, I don't know, I've always thought about it and I've always tried. Like, I'll be like, all right, today I'm gonna be vegan, and I'll be vegan for that day. And it's like, okay, I want my cheese, I want my like this, that. So it is really hard. And of course I want to kind of get involved in that, like vegetarian, vegan world, like maybe like once or twice a week of each. So I'm definitely trying to, and I've definitely thought about it, and I'm trying to. So yeah. Irasema asked why I decided to go Greek, aka join a sorority, and I'll do a full video about why I went Greek and then like what the process is like. That just, I really like that. I'll make videos about that. Amelia, she asked a question. She asked, who inspires you the most and why? My dad. My dad, like I said, is the most incredible person in my life. I love him. He is my entire world. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my father, and he's the most inspirational man ever. His story is incredible, how he literally came to, like, he left Vietnam as an immigrant. Like, he literally swam a couple miles and hopped on a boat and came to Indonesia, and then was able to come to the United States as a war refugee. Had nothing. He had nothing to his name, and he was able to like work hard, grind, and build businesses. And like, that's like, and that's how I have the opportunities I do today, was because my dad worked so hard and he was so inspirational and so like good at what he did, that I get all like the blessings and like things that I have. So my dad's just incredible, and he continues to amaze me every single day. So he inspires me. Amelia also asked, what is my dream job? That's always changing. My career aspirations are always changing with what I'm doing. For me, ultimate dream job, like ultimate, I would have multiple businesses like my dad, like maybe like a restaurant, like a jewelry line, and like I'm still making YouTube videos, and I'm involved in like politics, and I'm doing motivational or like public speaking across like the nation. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. that's who I am. I'm so ambitious, I'm so scattered. But that's just because I love and I'm so passionate about so many different things. But that would be the ideal goal. And right now that's what I'm working towards, is like business and yeah. All right, we have 2 more questions left. I can't say it. Kihao? Would you rather give up Udon or Kelvin? Really? Really? God, Udon's so good. You know what? I'm sorry, Kelvin. I'm sorry, Udon. No, I'm just kidding. Kelvin's one of my like closest friends ever, so I guess I'll give up the Udon.
I don't know, man.
What?
Friends come and go, but Udon stays forever.
You'll never have Udon Tuesdays ever again.
I know.
Dude,
They'll have to change.
What are you gonna eat on Tuesdays?
They'll have to be Taco Tuesdays.
I don't know about, dude, honestly, friends come and go, but Udon stays forever, so.
Would Kelvin die for you? Cause that Udon actually died for you.
Dude, yeah, tell Kelvin to sacrifice, would you rather sacrifice Cindy or avocados? He choose sacrificing Cindy, dude.
Alright,
That
we'll text him. Ultimatum.
For you.
Ultimatum. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to leave questions, go ahead and just comment down below and I will include them in a future question and answer video. If you have any college or like UCLA related questions, you can leave them here as well, and I'll just filter them out into like separate videos so I can do another like college UCLA Q&A video. But yeah, so I'm sorry this video was long. We had a lot of questions, but I mean, that's great. I love that you're all participating and sending me in questions. So thank you all so much. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will go ahead and talk to you in a future video. Bye! Mwah.